What's up, guys? It's Lamar Devontae, and today I'm back with another video. I'm going to be doing a review of God Valkyrie.6V.Rb. This is the first release of the God layer system, and I'm very excited to unbox this. So this is the evolution of Victory Valkyrie, and it's pretty nice. So as you can see here, it says God Valkyrie, and then this is the main character of Beyblade, which is Valkyrie. It's an attack type, it's B-73 and a starter. Shows the gimmick that it has the spring in the layer. I'll talk about that more after. Then after here, it shows the parts. So God Valkyrie is abbreviated as GV. The disc is 6. The frame is Vortex and abbreviated as V. And the driver is Reboot but abbreviated as RB. The recommended combo is God Valkyrie 2 Cross Loop. And, I mean, that doesn't really sound that great, but who cares? So let's just get right into this unboxing here. I have to cut the tape on the side, I think. There we go. So I got this tape cut off, and now I'm going to open it. So here, if we open this, we can see that here's the contents inside. And they don't really want to come out now, do they? Probably not supposed to pull from that side of the box, but whatever. So now we have the contents out, and let's go take a look at these. We have the winder for our proto launcher. Extremely small. This is like about 2 times the size of my finger, and that is not very long at all. I can't say that I like this very much, but let's just get this out of the packaging. So here's the short winder. I like that it's actually straight though. And now here's the parts of the Beyblade. So the layer, the driver, the disc, and the proto launcher. So let's get these out of their plastic jail. So now that we got that out, oh, and there's also stickers here, which I'll most likely put on after the video. So, I'm going to go for the proto launcher first, since I already have the winder out. And here it is, and I actually have the original proto launcher. So, this is the original proto launcher here. And they redesigned it so it's easier to hold, and I think this is actually a pretty good redesign. So it shows you on here where to put it. It says in. So just insert your ripcord. And this is much easier to hold now. Much, much easier in comparison to this one where it only had the 2 prongs on the side. And it was just very awkward. I like this design much better, but it's not that great anyways. So now let's get into the whole Beyblade itself. And, okay. Trying to open this without damaging any of the parts. So here's the layer, and it actually feels fairly heavy. Now here is the disc and the frame, which is 6V, and then the driver over here, which is Reboot. So now that we have this all out of the way, now, let's get into the layer here. So, this is God Valkyrie. So, as we can see here, it looks pretty similar to the original Victory Valkyrie. And kind of reminds me of Blitz in the way its attack points are. And it has a spring in it, so it can move backwards. But the actual gimmick is that when it gets hit, it'll release the force from the spring to unleash a more powerful attack. Not sure how well that would work out, but still a pretty cool gimmick actually. This is interesting as it does not have any clear plastic over here. Will just act pure clear plastic. It's translucent blue, and then after it's like 3 layers, kind of like Xeno Excalibur almost. 4 if you count the God chip, but I don't. And this is pretty nice, actually. I wonder how this would perform compared to the original Victory Valkyrie, which I really liked for a KO attack. I actually think this is do pretty decent. Now let's take a look at the teeth over here. Whoops. And those look like Victory Valkyrie teeth, or Excalibur teeth. Pretty tall and good, actually. And overall, this looks very nice, even without stickers. Now we have 6 and Vortex. I'll just take Vortex off. And, okay, let's see if I can actually get it off. So here is 6. And as you can see, it has 6s on it. So this is supposed to be like a 6, I think, here. And it has 6 of those, so it really is a 6 disc. Pretty nice. Feels decently weighted, at the very least. And a fairly ovalish shape, as you can see. I wonder how this would perform. And then we have Vortex, which is, I don't know, it's pretty not circular. It's kind of circular, but has a lot of protrusions, as you can see here. I'm not sure how good that would do, but it does look good, at the very least. I may use it if I go for attack, depending. But yeah, no, I really like just how these parts look. And then this is what I'm excited for, too. It's the driver, which is Reboot. This reminds me of Big Bang Pegasus's performance tip, which was Final Drive. And what this does is that when the bait is spinning, when you first launch it, these prongs come out and it'll have the tip protruding. But then after it starts to lose stamina, the tip retracts and then bam, it becomes this large jaggy-like tip. And I think this would perform pretty decently. Not like a pure attack, but I like using Excel. And for this to keep on having an Excel kind of pattern, I like that idea. Pretty nice. So yeah, that's all for that. So now let's assemble this Beyblade. Now, this is what I'm excited for. And let's see how the teeth are. Oh man, okay, that's nice. So, here we are. So this is God Valkyrie.6V.Rb. And this looks phenomenal. I'm really digging how this looks. And even though it kind of breaks what I thought about the Valkyrie line, because I thought this should have a rubber tip, I do really like it. It looks amazing. I think even better than Victory Valkyrie aesthetically. And so let's go right into a test spin. Alright, so now we're going to do the test launch for God Valkyrie. I'll be using the Proto launcher for at least one of them, and then using my long winder for at least another one. So, let's go with the first launch with the Proto launcher. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! There isn't much movement, which I expect when it has a small tip, but also combined with the fact I'm using a Proto launcher where you cannot get much out of it. So let's see if the gimmick will activate. It is still in the gray tip mode as I see right now. Oh, and now it has activated. Probably not going to be much because Proto launcher. And it's just kind of dying. But let's go with the actual long winder now. So, whoops, that fell off. Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! I went for a lighter launch so we could see the gimmick activate earlier on. So we don't have to wait for it to go through it. And let's see if it does activate. It's just very nice to look at, to be honest. I love the different plastics they use, such as the translucent blue. And the dark blue for the bottom layer, and then the clear plastic, which is in the center. And now it has activated, but very late on, which is an issue. So I don't know if Reboot would be that good because of how late it activates. But yeah, that was it for this video. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to be updated for when I do upload, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. If you guys like these videos, please leave a comment down below. Bye!